35 Vintage photos of Jean Harlow, the 1930s sex symbol who took Hollywood by storm. Jean Harlow in a publicity still for Blonde Bombshell in 1932. As the original Blonde Bombshell, Jean Harlow inspired future Hollywood stars like Marilyn Monroe. Jean Harlow posing in a car, circa 1930. A rare, colorized photo of Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow at age 12. Jean Harlow, before her platinum days. Born Harlene Harlow Carpenter, she would later sign up for auditions under her mother's maiden name as Jean Harlow. It became her screen name, and later, her legal name. Captured with a daydream gaze in 1931. In 1931, Jean Harlow's career began to take off when she was cast in a variety of movies, including The Public Enemy and The Secret Six. Jean Harlow, pictured in the summer of 1932. Jean Harlow captivated audiences in the 1930s with her signature curves and comedic wit. Photo taken circa 1933. Jean Harlow appears in the MGM film Hold Your Man in 1933. By the Swimming Pool, circa 1934. Jean Harlow enjoying a breakfast with her parents in San Francisco. Clark Gable and Jean Harlow chatting between scenes for Hold Your Man. Jean Harlow, Clark Gable, Paul Hearst, and Mary Carlisle playing cards in a scene from The Secret Six. Jean Harlow's trademark blonde hair color required a concoction of peroxide, ammonia, Clorox, and Lux Flakes. Jean Harlow's style is repeatedly reinvented by today's designers and makeup artists. Louis B. Mayer and Jean Harlow. Circa 1933. Jean Harlow was one of the biggest stars of her time, but she originally wanted to be a writer instead of an actress. Jean Harlow during the shooting of the film Red-Headed Woman. Jean Harlow signing marriage papers with her second husband, MGM studio executive Paul Byrne, in 1932. Jean Harlow wearing aviator goggles and posing with Italian airman Tito Falcone. Jean Harlow with a book of autographed fingerprints, which included those of Joan Crawford and Clark Gable, circa 1934. Howard Hughes and Jean Harlow, pictured a few years after they made Hell's Angels. 1934. Jean Harlow with boxer Max Baer, whom she had a brief affair with after her second husband's death. Circa 1933. Jean Harlow made an impression on audiences with her suggestive outfits and lines, like this one from Hell's Angels, "Would you be shocked if I put on something more comfortable?" Jean Harlow with her parents a few hours after her 1933 wedding to cinematographer Harold Rawson, her third husband. With a furry friend. Circa 1933. Jean Harlow making a guest appearance with actress and gossip columnist Luella Parsons on a nationwide broadcast, during which Harlow presents a scene from her film China Seas. 1934. Jean Harlow teeing off on the Agua Caliente golf course. Circa 1933. Jean Harlow, pictured with her third husband Harold Rawson, Johnny Weissmuller, and Weissmuller's wife in Hollywood. Jean Harlow and Marlene Dietrich at Trocadero Cafe in Hollywood. At the National Air Races in California. She didn't want to be famous. She wanted to be happy, Clark Gable once reportedly said of Jean Harlow.